take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL, Take the Hit. You're here with Mick, and you're also here with Joff.
Oh, it's Euro 2024 round of 16, baby. Ooh!
Super show!
Super show, super show! We've got some expert picks here. These guys, you know, we've been playing the game for many, many years. We're in our 30s, man. I mean, shit, like the fantasy's been around for a while for us. Haha, a bit of wisdom's coming through your way. You ready for it? You ready for it? You're probably going to hear some shit too.
What a beautiful festival of football we are amongst right now, and it's about to get real business now, John. Real time. None of this nil. Oh, I'm just playing defensive football because I don't want to get kicked out. Nah. we got 90 minutes. We got extra time, and it's going all the way to penalties if need be. Round of 16, bro. It's an epic bracket. I'm looking forward to it.
It's time for. I feel like a lot of the managers would have learnt a lot because only 6 teams got knocked out. So it's kind of like that. That group stage was the most fluff group stage I think I've ever witnessed. It was very defensive, and it is what it is. You know, that's what managers do sometimes. But I mean, that's the thing on a fantasy perspective. I tell you what, it was one of my least prolific displays in like a Champions League or a European kind of one, because these ones are like my forte. I feel, you know, because I watched the World Game, I witnessed the World Game, but this has been interesting. It's still got expert advice. Don't worry about that. But I mean, that group stage, which was very hard to pick. It's just a lot of different results and that kind of thing. But look, it's like what Mick said. It's business time now, so we gotcha. We'll take you through.
That's it. You got 105 million to spend now.
105.
You can choose up to 4 players from a single team as well. And you got a wild card right away. So it's like being back at the start of this game, right at the very beginning, but you didn't know shit. But now you know a bit more. You know a fair bit, you know, and you know the teams that are rubbish, you know, France, and you know the teams that are good, that mean business, you know, and that is Spain for me. I feel like we've got a good grasp of the teams that display here and the players that we want from those teams.
That's it. That's what we're going to go through today. We're going to go through a few top picks. We're going to speak about the runs because we've got on our screen here, you can't see it, but we've got like a bit of a bracket of potential players to pinpoint for your run. You know, it's a good idea to kind of have, say for example, Spain, as Mick said, you know, someone like Williams from Spain. If you really like that guy, well, you've got to get him in because he's potentially going to go on a run for 2 or 3 more games instead of having to, you know, waste a transfer on someone that's about to get knocked out. You know, if you bring in, I don't know,
Kamaskilla.
He's about to get knocked out. You're right. He's most likely about to get knocked out. But
you watch him be brought in. He scored a goal. Hey, people are going to bring him in.
He's an excellent player.
You're some crazy people.
Excellent athlete. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. And look, let's focus on the draw that's got that's Spain, it's got Germany, it's got Portugal, it's got France, it's got Belgium. Like this half it's going to be epic. So if you're going to focus on some players on that side of the board, Spain's probably the best team to kind of focus on. And we've spoken about Williams already. Williams is a great option. I feel that he played a very special game against the Italians. He showed everyone what he's got in that game, and he's landed in my team at the moment, Mick.
Yeah, he's my reckless abandon.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to this game, Spain, Georgia. I'm just going to watch Williams. I'm just going to watch him play, watch him dance. Watch him make the Georgians dance as well. It's going to be interesting to see. Like he made the Italians dance, a little bit of lambada. I think another great pick from this Spain game is Morata. I think Morata is under-owned. He's probably one of the better strikers, and he's shown that. And he's playing for this Spain team that looks like I feel they're going to go all the way to the finals unless they somehow slip up to Germany. So I've gone pretty knee deep into Spain. You know, I've gone Morata, I've gone Williams, and I'm gonna go a defender. At the moment, it's on everyone's favourite mate, Carvajal.
It's Carvajal. So I mean, Carvajal's a good option. I mean, they've got that Lenormand. He's 4.5, and Cucurella, who's 4.5 as well, who got like 14 ball recoveries or something in one of his games. Epic. But I've gone 4. I'm on 4 Spanish players at the moment. clearly being Italian, we witnessed them dominate us. It was only 1-0, but it felt like a lot much more than that. Is that English? But anyway, so yeah, a few players to look at from Spain. And by the way, we're going to be doing our team reveal at the end of this. Thought I'd chuck that in now. I mean, why not? Why not?
Nice one.
So anyway, Germany as well. I'm looking at Musiala. He's got 2 goals in the group stage. I like the look of him in that. I think he had a 76-minute display against a Switzerland team who we'll speak about later, who looked decent. Damn it. But yeah, I think that Musiala is a definite one to keep an eye on or/own. And obviously Wirtz as well in the midfield is someone to keep an eye on /own. With Gundogan as well. I mean, one of those 3 is enough, I reckon. Don't have to triple up. Havertz, Mick, what are we feeling about Havertz now?
I feel that Fulkrug is going to get the start.
And
he's gonna give the bench to Havertz, who's turned out to be a trap. Unfortunately, yet again, he's gone back to his Chelsea form. We alluded to this in an early episode. Let's throw that clip now.
Let's see if we can pull that off.
And he's gone back to Chelsea form. So unfortunately, Havertz, you're the trap pick of the week. I'm going full Krug deep, bro.
Are you going full Krug deep?
I think full Krug's an option.
Oh, you're going full Krug deep?
I'm going full Krug deep.
Hot damn. All right, so full Krug deep sounds fair to me. Anyway, yes, Germany, you're looking at Rudiger. He could be an option as well. We know that Mittelstadt is an epic option as a defender. He's very cheap. There's no price rises so far, which is interesting. I thought there was going to be some.
We heard that.
But whatever.
Haven't seen it, though.
I haven't seen it, yes, yeah. And I mean, if you want to really dance, then you could probably put Christian Eriksen in and really take that gamble. I mean, Denmark can easily knock out the host. I don't know.
Easily.
I don't know what's going to happen. I can't see Georgia having a... We didn't even speak about Georgia against Spain, but Denmark against Germany, I don't know.
Well, we mentioned Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, we did.
Not to bring him
as
in.
Like a trap pick, though. Anyway, Portugal, Slovenia.
Slovenia's still in it?
Yeah, they're about to get knocked out, most likely. So I'm looking at players like Cancelo. I'm looking at players like Bruno Fernandes. Maybe even their goalkeeper, if you really want to. He's a 5 million keeper. But what about that man up top, Mickey boy? The guy that's basically running the show for this Portuguese team. I feel like I've seen Roberto Martinez on the bench asking Ronaldo, what do we do here, Ronaldo? What do you think about this?
Ronnie G. Banger. He's in my team at the moment. He's banging in my team. He's got to be the hungriest player at the Euros, unfortunately. And fortunately for him, because he wants a goal, and the one opportunity that he had, he got himself an assist when he could have taken that goal.
What a good man!
So I still feel like they've got a good draw, and Ronnie G, you can't go past him up front.
You're feeling him hard.
I'm feeling him. It could be his last tournament. He's so due.
He's so due.
And I feel that he will score against Portugal. He will score.
I think I'm not going to have him. I feel like I'm like, you know what? I've had him. I think I had him for all 3 games. Did I? I think I might have. Nah, I didn't have him in the last game when I thought he was going to get benched. But he ran the show and he's like, I don't get benched, Roberto Martinez.
He's playing minutes. He's playing minutes.
I will play as much as I would like. He's like, drag me in the 60th. That's enough. Anyway, so yeah, I think that Portugal's one to own as well. So a couple of Portuguese players.
Also, Cancelo. I'm on Cancelo at the moment. He's heavily owned, 28%.
28%.
And I feel that they've got a great chance of going to get a clean sheet here. Cancelo attacking points.
Yeah, I like Cancelo. You reckon he's due as well? I like that. You're on Portugal hard.
Feeling him. Feeling myself some Nando's, baby. Don't eat chicken, though. Don't eat it.
Oh, shit. All right. We're moving along to France and Belgium here.
What a cracker.
Man, it's going to be a game.
Game of the 16, right alongside Switzerland, Italy, I feel. These are the 2 top games.
Yes.
And I'll be emotionally invested in one of them. Maybe not, maybe neither. But it won't be this France game. France, Belgium, I'm for FPL-wise, for Euro fantasy-wise, I'm staying away from this game.
You're going to stay. You're going to observe the beautiful game for what it is.
There's plenty of other games for me to put players in. I don't know who's going to win this game, Joe.
Beautiful game.
Both teams have looked trash. So we've got 2 teams that have names on paper that actually made a paper. They're falling apart. So who's going to come and stand up in this game? I don't know. I've got KDB. That's probably as far as I'm going to go.
Well, I've got Mbappe, and that's as far as I'm going as well. I'm going with the glasses. You know, I like what he's doing there. What are they calling him? Ninja Turtle or whatever it is. I love Mbappe, man. So I'm going Mbappe. I love that he scored last game as well, didn't he?
Got himself a penalty.
Got himself a penalty. Yeah, I love Mbappe. Big Mbappe fan here. So I'm gonna have that bad boy on my team as well. And when the captaincy comes around, I'm sure it'll land on him. Because I feel like this game's got goals, man. I think that Lukaku is so due. He's so due. He's more due than Ronaldo. Lukaku's my boy, man. Play for Roma. I'm very grateful for his services at Roma. Thank you, Lukaku, once again. But yeah, that's the thing is that he's had a lot of chances. He's had a lot of close ones, a couple of disallowed goals. But I think that Mbappe and Lukaku both score, man.
Lukaku has been at his brick touch best.
Calm down.
Just brick touching it everywhere and scoring no goals. Lukaku's not going anywhere near my team. He was the first one I took out. As soon as that ended, I'm like, goodbye, Lukaku. That experiment failed horribly.
Oh,
but you know what? You know, it's. I mean, if I was going to get a France player in, it probably would be Mbappe.
Of course.
But that's it. That's it. I'm not going.
I know. We should leave this game alone as well, because I mean, that's the thing is that the winner of this game plays Portugal and Slovenia as well. So. Yeah, it's probably one to dodge for me, you know. Yeah. Unless you got a wild card, you know, then you can do whatever you want. Anyway, I mean, yeah, you can do whatever you want regardless, just putting that out there. Let's move on to the other side of the group, which Romania and Netherlands is starting at the top of the other side of the group there. And, all right, so, I mean, look, you're going to talk about Netherlands here. You spoke about them actually earlier as well, interestingly enough. But I think that they've got a good little opportunity here to make the semi-final, Mick. I believe in them. So Virgil van Dijk, I think you're staying in my team, my man. I think you're staying. He's done nothing. He's scored 2 goals in the pre-season. Didn't want to do anything for me now. What are your thoughts on Netherlands?
I feel like they've got one of the easiest runs. This side of the draw is just crazy. You know, playing Romania and then possibly Austria and then potentially Italy or England in you know before they meet Spain in the final, perhaps. I'm feeling Spain. But this Netherlands, they've got a good run. You know, Depay stepped up. He scored himself a goal. They looked okay in that defeat. Unfortunately, they did lose though. And you know, we've seen Gakpo as well. I think Gakpo is going to be under-owned this game. I don't know how many he's owned by.
Gakpo is one.
But he's an option, man. He's looked good.
He did. He scored 2 goals. He scored 2 goals. Cutting in from the left. I rate him up top as the centre forward, but Memphis is gonna keep that role. Man, Memphis could be one to own as well. They're both cheap. They're both cheap players. Obviously, you've got Virgil as well. You've got Xavi Simons if he wants to start him. I'm not too sure if he will. He probably should start Xavi Simons, though, to be fair.
I think he will.
Because, I mean, this Romania, this is a game to own. If you want to target a team, if you got, like, you know, if you haven't got a wild card, I'll be potentially owning 3 Netherlands players just for a risk. Just to be like, you know what? You know, if they're going to, you know, they've got even potentially 4. Because then they're most likely going to play Austria. I'm not ruling out Turkey. I rolled the tapes of what I said about Turkey. I think that the Turks can easily do something again against Austria, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, let's see what happens in this Dutch game, because obviously Verbruggen as well is cheap, very cheap at the back there.
Who's he going to start? Is Dumfries going to start? Frimpong going to start?
Yeah, definitely Dumfries. I think Dumfries is a part of his first team. I think he had a bit of a rotation because, man, they just come off the back of a 50, 60 game season, some of these players, and they've gone straight into a tournament. So, it's pretty crazy. The fatigue must be there. Has to be.
True.
But they are elite athletes. But anyway, anything else about that game? Romania, we're going to speak about it?
I mean, they've got a good shot too. They've looked decent this tournament.
They have looked decent.
I'm not going to go there. It's just we've got the opportunity to choose the teams we think are going to actually go through. If you think Romania are going to go through, own some of their players.
Done.
I just think that the Netherlands will be going through. I wouldn't own any of their midfielders though. Xavi Simons, maybe he's looked alright. That's about it.
Super show. Woo-hoo. All right, we're moving on to the Austria-Turkey game, and straight away, my gut feeling is Subica. I think that he's going to be an excellent option this week here. I think he's going to start in my team at this point. He will start in my team. I'm going to give Subica a go. I rate him. I think that even if he is to go into a potential whatever it is quarter after this against the Netherlands, I think I might even keep him. I've always rated Subica, spewing that he didn't come to Rome when we had the opportunity to sign him. But it's an interesting game here. It's one of those, again, risk-taking games. If you want to go for Arnautovic, you want to have a crack, or even Çoğanoglu from Turkey. this game could go either way. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm only looking at one player
Who are you looking at?
for this game. His name is Christoph Baumgartner.
Oh, Baumgartner.
Baumgartner.
Oh, it's Baumgartner.
It's the Baumgartner. I'm looking at Baumgartner.
He looks alright.
He got man of the match in that second game against Poland when they demolished Poland 3-1. So Baumgartner, 6.5 million in the midfield.
Baumgartner.
Check him out.
That's it. They scored 3 goals in the last 2 games, by the way. They're hot. They're hot.
I like it.
They're hot.
That's it.
All right.
England, Slovakia.
Please.
Well, you know, for some strange reason, the bookies love England, and the media hates them. So you know, you got these. I don't get it. So what happens here, mate? Does Slovakia beat England? I think it's a big potential.
You reckon they can beat them?
England are that bad. Southgate is that poor of a manager.
Oh, hectic.
Man, this England team is great. It's great on paper, but for whatever reason, Southgate will not play. Boo! Boo! Cole Palmer! He just won't do it. He won't do it. He just can't do it. His best player, I feel right now, the hottest property out of London, Chelsea. No.
Fair. I mean, I feel like I've spoken to a fair few Poms throughout this tournament, and they're hammering Southgate. Look, I still rate this team. I think that this team, if they get their shit together, they've got an easy run to the final. Especially if Italy don't turn up, you know, because if Italy don't turn up, Switzerland's going to knock them out. We'll get to that in a second. We are Italian, but anyway, so it's like with this England team, it's going to be interesting. If Southgate makes a change of his front four, then I think that England win convincingly, because those players, you know, I love them. I think they're all fantastic players. Saka, probably the best player for Arsenal all season. Foden, top 3 for City. Was it Bellingham best potentially Ballon d'Or if England go on to win this thing
Potentially.
And obviously whose name is Harry Kane up top there for Bayern. The front four is ridiculous. However, for some reason, some strange reason, which I think it's got something to do with the coach, they're not performing, and they're not like Bellingham's stats. Have you seen his stats?
No.
Man, his stats are like, just very, very much not as you would expect from him, what he was doing at Madrid the whole season. He's no key passes. He's not in the box that much. Not even shooting. It's just been an interesting tournament. So, having said all this, will I own some England attackers? Most likely. I think that I'm definitely going to have Harry Kane. Harry Kane's just. Doesn't matter if England. Doesn't matter. He could be playing for bloody Slovenia. I'll put him in my team. And the guy's. He knows what he's doing, man. He knows where the back of the net is. It is what it is. I don't know if he's a good guy or not. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do a bit of research. But he's a prolific goal scorer, and he's going to land in my team. But yeah, I think that Cole Palmer. I'm going to potentially have him as an option if I'm really feeling it. If I'm feeling like he might start, because I'll be starting him. It's time to start him. Pick one of the, probably Foden or Saka. You got to bench one of them now. It's time. It's time to take a risk, Southgate. Take a risk, mate.
Oh yeah, if he starts Cole Palmer, it's game over. Slovakia. Game over. I don't know if I can bring myself to own Harry Kane. I've got Bellingham in my team at the moment. It's just I don't even want him there though. Like I just don't. I want Cole Palmer. I would love Cole. If we get wind that Cole Palmer's is hovering around the team waiting to drop in. Woo! He's cool. He's so cool. He'd be in my team straight away. But other than that, I'm staying away from this game also.
Oh, respect. Oh, let's move on to Switzerland, Italy now. The last game here. I mean, look, we're in the badge. We're reigning champions of the European form.
Holders, current holders.
Oh, the holders, yes. So I wouldn't rule us out. If, as I said to Mick when this draw was all drawn up, I was like, all Italy's got to do to make the final is turn up. We haven't turned up yet at this tournament. We turned up after we went behind against Albania pretty much straight away because we copped a goal, and then we turned off the last half hour of the game. And then against Spain, we basically didn't turn up. We stayed outside in the bus. And then against the Croatians, we turned up last 20 minutes. We played that
last
game.
Minute.
Calm down. I feel like we played the game. However, we turned up late in that game. As soon as Croatia got ahead again, it's like they're waiting to be behind before they can start playing. Anyway, that's the...
It's not a good way to do it.
No,
If you're listening, spaghetti.
Good channel spaghetti.
The gooch. Don't do that, bro. Play from the off this time, maybe.
That's it. If we play from the off, DeMarco is due. He's my captain on the first match day.
He's a doubt though, isn't he?
No, he's playing. He's playing. DeMarco, he plays through thick and thin, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. I'll bring him in if he's.
Yeah.
I saw him injured. I don't know about DeMarco. He's injured.
They're saying he's injured. No,
yeah, they're saying he's injured.
We'll see. Anyway,
I got Bastoni.
Bastoni's option as well. So obviously, DeMarco, Bastoni, Donnarumma, he saved the penalty. Probably should have got 3 bonuses from the.
He was robbed.
Yeah, from the man of the match there. But
crybaby bloody Modric gets the 3 bonuses. Lurking in the shadows there when that goal was scored. I was looking at you, Modric. I was thinking of you in that moment, bro. I love you, Modric. Big respect, man. Good last tournament, bro. That's just this message to me.
It's fair message of love. I'm sure he'd be laughing. That's it.
He'd be
laughing.
He's one
top up here.
He's one more balloon doors than me, man.
What a legend, Modric. He bowed out like that. And as that game was happening, when he got subbed off, I was like, this could be, if we score here, this could be his last tournament, like Zidane. Because Zidane went out with a header.
You did call that.
And it was epic. But
so Zakanya, is he an option, Joe?
Man, he should start. You got to start him.
Will he start?
He will not start. He will not start him. But I think he should start. I'd like to start him.
We're asking you, Spalletti, please start Zakanya. Please, thank you, Spalletti.
As a Euro fantasy player as well, he's 5'5" in the middle as forward. He's a forward. He's a forward.
5'4", man. I would buy Zakanya. I've got Chiesa at the moment because I know Spalletti's going to start
him. Chiesa's good though, man.
Chiesa is awesome.
He's due. That's the thing with Chiesa is he turns up now. But previously, he's a bit of dancing, doing a bit of dancing because he's had an injury lately, you know. But yeah, I reckon Chiesa turns up, and I think that Scamacca does too. Yeah, I think Scamacca turns up, man.
You reckon Scamacca starts over Retegui?
Yes, definitely. Scamacca should be starting this game. You got to do it now. Retegui could be an option, obviously off the bench. Though I feel Scamacca, you got to start him now. Yeah, that's correct. And Pellegrini, start him. Give him a crack. Give him a good crack because Pellegrini's due. There's a few due players.
Only got 45 minutes against Croatia, Pellegrini.
He got hooked. Hooked. But Switzerland, we're looking at Switzerland, by the way.
Switzerland are going to lose this game. You don't want Switzerland players. You know, you want to avoid. They're a hard avoid for me because they're a trap. They're not going to score first of all. Italy, obviously defensively, you know, Donnarumma. There's nothing there. I mean, Granit Xhaka, what's he going to do? You know, it's not going to happen.
Just look to be obviously to take off the Italia top and have a look at. I'm pretty sure they're undefeated, the Swiss, and if Italy don't turn up, then Switzerland will actually win. So hopefully we don't stay on the bus because they got Okafor who hasn't played. I don't even think he's played a minute in this tournament.
He has not.
You know, and it's like they're basically using Shaqiri sparingly. They've got a good team. I like the unit that they've got. Their defense is amazing. That's the thing about this team. Is this could go to bloody extra time 0-0 because they got a Kanji, they got Shah, you know, they got a solid defensive unit. This Swiss team, they got Sommer in goal. Who's their other centre back? What's the name of that guy?
I feel this is the beginning of the charge of Italy straight to the final, and the first team that lay in their wake is Switzerland. And it's gonna be a bloodbath.
That's it. 4 times.
He's gonna bring it. He's gonna bring it, bro. Like, did you see him running when Zakanya scored? I never seen a man run like that. He wanted to get fast, but you could tell he was not running fast, but he thought he was. And that's what he's gonna bring to this game. That speed, that veracity to this game.
Oh shit, hectic.
Chiesa in your team, boys and girls. What do you mean? He's a lock. He's man of the match already in this game.
Oh shit, hectic. Oh, that's beautiful, Mick. Well done. I mean. And anyway, so yeah, my reckless abandon triple captain pick. After all of this, I'm gonna go for Morata. I'm gonna go for Morata out of nowhere because for me it's a lock. It's a lock pick with Spain. I think that Spain against Georgia, that's probably the team. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, who's guaranteed to win this game? It's Spain. Like who else is guaranteed? Portugal maybe.
Italy. But yeah, that's it. Who's guaranteed a whooping? Who's guaranteed a whooping? It's Georgia.
Yeah,
they got a whooping coming.
Like I had Morata in my team this whole Champions League campaign as well for Atletico Madrid. Not the whole thing, but a fair bit of it. So, yeah, I think that he's due. He's on penalties, so yes, I think that's about it. Actually, our teams, man, it's plenty 25 minutes in, man. Oh man,
Is this second part?
oh
First part, second part. Pick a part, pick a part, pick a part, pick a part. 25 minutes, 25 minutes.
hectic.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.